Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, this is Tyler. This video is going to be about how to deal with someone who uses you as a loophole. And I know probably a lot of you are going through that type of situation with someone in a relationship or probably in a so-called friendship or even an acquaintance. It doesn't even make no difference, but you're dealing with this type of situation to which that so-called friend or that so-called person you're in a relationship with or that so-called acquaintance that you are acquainted with, you did something very kind or you did something very nice with that particular person, and then this same person who you probably are in a relationship with or probably so-called friends with or probably an acquaintance with had the mindset of saying, oh, I could take this and use it to my advantage and use this particular person as a loophole anytime that I want to. And you know the reason why that particular person thinks that is simply because you were extremely too nice to him or her without even no type of serious restrictions behind it. So, I just want to sit here and I want to say, every time that you turn around, this same person who you're probably either in a relationship with or probably either in a so-called friendship or probably either in an acquaintance of yours. Every time that you turn around, this person doesn't never call you to see how you're doing or want conversation with you or either want to build a relationship or to build a friendship with this particular individual, or don't even want to spend time with you. This particular person does want to just put you to the side whenever that he or she wants you to, but every time that it turns around, you only hear from this particular person whenever he or she needs something from you, or he or she wants to use that particular loophole that particular person wants to take advantage of, to use it into their advantage. In other words, that particular person know that you have the power and access to it. And I'm just going to go on and sit here and I'm just going to tell all of you people something. You better be careful whenever that you are being extremely too nice to people. And you know the reason why? It's simply because most of these people have the mindset, oh, I can use this particular person as a loophole. In other words, they know that you have the access to it. That particular person is going to use it to their advantage whenever that is suitable for him or her. So, I'm telling you, be extra careful of these particular type of people. And that's why I always stress the point. You people, you need to start getting serious. You really do. You need to start getting serious. You really do. And stop attacking these people who are extremely serious and who are about business. This is why the world is going in what it is. It's because of these people who like to take advantage of other people and use them as loopholes. Long as that person or those particular people have the power and access to it, they can use it to their advantage. And I'm just going to go on ahead and give you the first way of how to deal with someone who uses you as a loophole. And the first one is something that I do. In other words, always give them an excuse on purpose. And the reason why I say that is simply because when you're constantly giving excuses to that person not to do it for them, which that particular person sees it as a loophole, then in other words, this particular person is going to give a revelation of saying, oh, this person is not going to do it for me no more. This person is not going to give me access to it no more. That's the first way. And then that particular person will take it as, oh, that particular person is being selfish and everything. That's how that type of person will think. But what you're doing is, when you're constantly giving excuses on purpose not to do it for them, is shutting down their access from getting it, is what I'm sitting here saying. And the second thing on how to deal with someone who uses you as a loophole, and this is my most favorite one, and you have to analyze some people when it comes to this. And the second way that you can deal with this is always have that particular person work for it. If they want access to it, then in other words, that particular person will have to work with sweat in order to get it, or in order to receive that particular access. Because I'm going to sit here and I'm going to tell you, a lot of people, they don't want to get off their ass and work. They don't. They want an easy handout, or they want an easy loophole so that they can get access to. But this is and you know the reason why I say put that on them is simply because a lot of people will say, hell no, I'm not going to do that. Or I'm not going that direction. And this is why I like to do work for it. Or the third way to how to deal with someone who constantly uses you as a loophole is that you can straight up and expose this particular person for who he or she really is, if you want to, and expose the truth and sit there and say, I have been too nice to you, and you did not respect my kindness. You did not respect me at all. You did not want to spend time with me. You did not want to take the time to get to know each other. You did not want to take the time to go out and go hang out. Every time that you turn around, you had an excuse. And when you do that, I guarantee you, that particular person is going to get into his or her feelings, getting real mad, getting real upset. And you sit there and say, as of right now, you can't have access to it. And if that particular person wants to manipulate you, because some of these people, you got to be careful, will manipulate and say, I do better. And you sit there and say, and it's going to take you a while to get access to this particular loophole. So show it to me and prove it to me. That's the way to handle that particular situation, people. But I'm going to sit here and I'm going to tell all of you people something. That all of these people who like to use other people to their advantage and use them as a loophole, and when you expose them, they don't like it. Or when you give an excuse, they don't like it. Or when you tell them to work by sweat for it, they don't like it. They do not like these things. But my first two, I really love to do that. I really love to do that. Because I remember there was a coworker of mine that asked me for some gas money, and this particular person has asked me for gas money in the past. And I sit there and I told this particular person, because he really needed some gas money. He needed it real bad. And I sit there and he sit there and I sit there and I say, I got some assignments for you. Do these assignments and I give it to you. And I was surprised that this particular person did it. But like I said, that's sometimes you have to teach people a lesson out of that. That's my whole entire thing. If the person decides to do it, they're being taught a lesson. Whenever you're getting them to work for it, you're teaching them a lesson, is what I'm sitting here saying. I'm not trying to contradict my second part of what I said, but I'm sitting here saying you're teaching them a lesson how to to respect you and to respect it. Because a lot of people don't respect whenever they have access to something. They don't. I'm going to go on ahead and cut this video short, and for all of those who liked and enjoyed this video, I give you the invitation to please subscribe to this channel because you'll receive weekly content on a weekly basis. Thank you and have a great and awesome day or evening, people.